That perhaps, Valentine, you aren't prioritizing yourself. And I'm not eating well and I'm not sleeping well. Like, it's not gonna work out. Greetings and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Valentine Tarisse, and here I talk about wellness, lifestyle, and share my dramatic antics. Today, though, I'm really excited because we are talking self-care. I have learned that I have some indicators that help me know that perhaps, Valentine, you aren't prioritizing yourself. You're prioritizing work, or you're prioritizing family, or whatever, your friends, whatever the case may be. You're prioritizing a project, whatever, but you're failing to prioritize yourself. And so I have some really clear indicators that let me know, Valentine, you're not doing what you need to do to make sure that you are well. And so here are some of those things that I notice about myself. I would love to hear what your indicators are too. Maybe we can help learn ourselves through each other. Maybe there's some other things that I can pay attention to about me and my habits that help me know that I need to make sure that I'm paying attention and checking in on me. So a huge thing for me, and it's something really that I've just gotten into like a regular cycle, is my sleep schedule. I know that I am not prioritizing myself when my sleep schedule is off, which honestly is something that has been off for a large majority of my time. My life. I'm very much a night owl. Like, I could stay up all night and be so productive and get things done or just chill, whatever. I would prefer to stay up all night. The sun comes out, I'm like, cool, let's go to bed. Like, I definitely adopted those habits at a very young age. So even like sleeping or getting ready for school in the morning, you can ask my mom. Struggles, because I'm such a night owl. Mommy, I know you're gonna be in the comments. Yeah. It's always been a struggle of mine. So my sleep schedule has never been consistent. I've definitely been like, I need to take a nap. And then whenever I wake up, I do what needs to get done, which oftentimes is not normal. So definitely now that, responsibilities and adulting will kind of dictate when you need to do things. And so I have gotten more into a regular routine, but even during quarantine, like, I was acting like we were on summer vacation or something, or winter break or whatever, staying up ridiculous hours, but still managing to still get up for work. And it was not sustainable. So now I definitely know that if my sleep schedule is not doing its thing, that I am off, okay? Because we all know that sleep plays such an important part of our wellness and our well-being, our ability to be clear and and just be able to do things well. So sleep. Another indicator is my diet and my water intake. And so I know that if I notice that if I'm not eating a balanced diet, or if I am not consistent or mindful of how much I'm drinking water, then I am surely not prioritizing myself. And usually I meal prep for the week or for several days at hand. But there are times that I get so consumed with work and life and all, whatever, that sometimes I fail to actually make those plans. And so I get into a rut of either Uber Eats and Postmates, or just, snacking ridiculously and those types of things. So my diet and my water consumption, if that is off, girl, you need to take care of yourself. You're not prioritizing yourself. Another indicator is definitely my workout routines. If I'm not being consistent in my workouts, I'm for sure not prioritizing myself. We all know the benefits of what working out does for us. And if I'm not being mindful and putting that at the top of my list, then Valentine is not truly caring for herself, and she has put something else at the top, which means that I'm depleting in some way, or that I'm going to end up being fatigued, or I'm going to be drained because I'm not taking care of myself, and I'm not eating well, and I'm not sleeping well. Like, it's not gonna work out. Another indicator, though hard, is if I am not making sure that I'm having fellowship with my loved ones. When things get really tough, I am better about it now, but I may not be communicating what it is that I'm going through or that I even need help or support. And so in turn, I may be avoiding people completely, or I just may not, I may be short. And so I just have to be mindful, like, what is my response to situations? Because I may be telling myself, like, I may be resorting to bad habits and previous coping mechanisms that really aren't good for me. And so if I am avoiding people, if I'm avoiding picking up that phone call or hanging out, which hanging out's not really a thing right now, but nonetheless, if I'm doing those things, then I'm probably not prioritizing myself, or there's something there that I'm not being honest about. A huge indicator is, what does my space look like? If my home, my room, my kitchen, if it's not clean and orderly and organized, then clearly I'm avoiding something, or I am, again, putting something before me and my space. If you want to know how I'm doing, look at my space. And honestly, if it is chaotic, you probably would never see it. However, if my space is cluttered and messy and all that, you best believe that my spirit and my mind and my emotions and all that are also cluttered and messy. So that's definitely an indicator. And one of the first things that I know I need to do if I need to get myself back on track is to clean up my space from top to bottom. And the last thing, which is a new thing for me during this quarantine season, a lot of you know that I've become a plant parent, but I have noticed that if I'm not taking care of my plants, I'm probably not taking care of myself either. If I'm not watering it, if I'm not cleaning them, if I'm not paying attention and pruning them and all that, then I'm probably not watering myself. I'm probably not taking care of myself and all these other things. I'm probably not getting enough sunlight and all these other things. Through my plants, it has become a way of me knowing myself, which has been very interesting and a delightful revelation. Leave some of your self-care practices in the comments. I would love to hear what you all are doing. Maybe we can share some ideas there, but I really love to grow in that area. Again, for so long, I saw self-care as being selfish, and maybe we do need to honor a little bit of selfishness to make sure that we are okay and we are good, and not necessarily a space of a negative connotation, but just to make sure that we are full and that we are able to do what we need to do every day. We aren't robots. We need to make sure that we are cool and that we are well taken care of. And how can we expect anyone else to honor that if we can't honor it ourselves? So I would love to hear what you have to share. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope that you're having a wonderful self-care Sunday. And until the next time, make sure that you continue to love on yourself and do whatever you have to do to maintain your grounding. Bye for now.